where you want it?
Bay 12, please.
Hello there, Transformers fans, and welcome back to another Bay 12 video review. And today we are reviewing the Gobot character who made it into the Transformers universe, Crasher. And Crasher looks really good. Now, like some of the previous Hasbro releases of this character, she is a repaint slash retool of Mirage, and this is probably the best Hasbro released Crasher so far. Now, I know there's a lot of Gobots fans out there who would just really like Hasbro to do some new original molds based off of Gobots themselves, but this Crasher actually looks very good. Now, here she is. She's part of Wave 2 of the Velocitron Speedia 500 set. Got some artwork up there, some artwork right there. There she is in that open window set. There's the symbol for Velocitron. Some artwork on the side of her in robot mode, and right there, which comes around that corner a little bit. And on the back of the box, we have some words and things and pictures of the figure. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. And here she is right out of the box. She comes in her race car mode. Looking very nice with that black, red, and white color scheme. This is the same mold as the Earth mode Mirage that came out in the Kingdom 2-pack with Beast Wars Grimlock. And for comparison, here she is next to the original Gobot's Crasher. Which, again, a modern update to this figure by Hasbro would be awesome, I think. But I definitely want an updated Sidekill and Leader 1 for sure. I think those would be awesome. She comes with the same accessories as Mirage. She comes with the black plastic blaster rifle of the same blaster rifle Mirage comes with, and she comes with the rocket launcher that Mirage comes with the removable rocket, also cast in solid black. Transformation is just like Mirage. First, we're going to split up these arm sections, bring that up, bring those out to the sides, and then we're going to untab the leg sections all apart. Rotate those front wheels, flip out that foot, and then tab that leg into place, and then we're going to rotate it facing this way. Bring that leg down, tab that in. There we go, rotate that facing forward. Come over here to the back, open that up, flip the robot mode head up, fold the wheels in, and then re-tab that section in. And then we're going to collapse that torso down just a little bit, bring those arms down and tab them into the side of the torso. Make sure those wheels are lined up properly so it actually does tab into place. There we go. There we go. Rotate the spoiler section up, fold out the fists, and there is Crasher in her robot mode. And her robot mode looks great. This is probably the closest to an animation accurate Crasher we're going to get, even though it's still pretty far off because it's based off of a Transformers mold versus a originally designed from the ground up Gobots character. Now, this is, of course, Crasher as interpreted in the Transformers universe, not the Gobots universe. So this is what we get for now. But I really love that face sculpt. That new head sculpt for Crasher, I think, looks really, really good. Now, of course, you can give her the blaster rifle. Put that in her hand. And just like with the Earth mode Mirage, they did not fix the pegs at all to mount the rocket properly. Still, the best place is right there on the back, but Crasher doesn't really typically have either of these weapons because the Gobots, if you've ever watched any of the Gobots cartoon, they didn't hold physical weapons typically. They had the ability to fire energy blasts from their extremities, usually their fists, sometimes, as in Crasher's case, with her powerful stomps. She could stomp the ground and send energy waves to whatever target she wanted to, and it would just destroy the target that she sent that energy wave to, which was pretty cool, actually. It was a very awesome ability of hers. And overall, I really do like this figure. In my opinion, I think this is the most impressive figure out of Wave 2 of Velocitron. The shadow strip was cool. Maybe we'll get a full release of the Legacy Stunticons and G2 colors, which would be neat. But the Hot Rod in original toy colors I thought was just okay. I prefer animation, but that's just me. I know some people like the toy colors more. And Galaxy Shuttle, which I so far have not been lucky enough to track down yet, is as impressive as it is in robot mode. It's still a strange choice, I think, repainting an Astro Train into a Galaxy Shuttle character, especially since size-wise he's nowhere close to in scale, because he's supposed to essentially be Commander / maybe smaller Titan scale. He's a big bot. So kind of a shame that they just went the repaint route with Galaxy Shuttle. So as far as the repaints of Velocitron Wave 2 go, I think Crasher is the standout character in my book, being a popular Gobots character and looking very good with this mold. This is definitely the most impressive figure of Wave 2 in my opinion. For comparison, here is Crasher next to the original Gobots Crasher figure. So you can see her side by side with herself. And another reason why I really want an updated modern Gobots Crasher at some point is because that face sculpt looks nothing like the animation. Of course, they did change the animation just up a little bit, but one of the key differences between the original G1 animation of the Transformers versus the original animation of the Gobots is the character designs of the animated Gobots characters were a lot more closer based to the toys than Transformers were. And that was pretty cool in my opinion. I really did dig how Gobots stayed really close. Now, a lot of the redesigns from Transformers ended up being way cooler than what the toy looked like in some cases. But regardless, I still respect Gobots for following the source material that they had on hand and not drastically deviating too much, of course, aside from Crasher's face being completely different, right? Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's review featuring the new Transformers Velocitron Wave 2 of Velocitron Crasher, who was originally a Gobots character and is now, of course, a Decepticon character. She's mostly made comic appearances in the Transformers universe. In fact, this version of this toy isn't specifically based off of any of those comic appearances. The most recent IDW appearance from the second IDW universe, I think, is somewhat close, although the head design actually more resembles the original toy Crasher head design, not so much the original Gobots purple-faced animation of Crasher, which I find kind of interesting. It would have been cool, I think, had we actually got a swappable head to have one or the other, because the most recent IDW version of Crasher, while this toy is actually pretty close in design to it, the biggest difference, I think, is the face. Although I gotta say, I prefer the purple face over the visor face between the two. So this figure turned out great in my opinion. But what do you think of Velocitron Speedia 500 Wave 2 as a whole? Do you think the repaints in this wave were really awesome, or were they kind of lackluster in your opinion? Are you looking forward to another wave of Velocitron? And who would you like to see make an appearance in a Wave 3 if Hasbro does a Wave 3? Stay tuned for more Transformers reviews. Check out some of our other content here on Bay 12 because we have a wide variety of content on Bay 12 all the time. Like and subscribe. Follow us on social media. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. Transform and roll out.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.